Hello, this is Art Johnson. Wow, what about this climate change stuff and how much it's freaking us out? And why can't we take more action? What's been missing? And so what can we do? What's missing so we can include it and get going? So stick with me and we're going to cover that. We're going to dive deeply into this and turn this puppy around. So here we go. So we're talking about building the Climate Action Consortium and what appears to be missing so we can include it and get going. So this is week 9, March 1st, 2023. And my name is Art Johnson. I'm the CEO and Chief Learning Officer of New World Communications. And that's my contact information. What appears to be missing, just as we kind of take this kind of first level dive, is people power. And we need people power to address Earth's pressing climate change challenges as creative and innovative climate action opportunities in timely, mission critical ways through positive people power. That's what I'm about, and that's what I'm rallying. And we're doing this by using our Taking Climate Action Mobilization campaign to mobilize climate action people power. And we have a whole suite of resources, from doing virtual focus groups all the way to building global strategic partnerships across the planet. And we have been doing virtual focus groups and strategic planning sessions every week. And we hope that we do this because people want and need to know in order to be more effective in taking climate action. And that's the question: how can government agencies and nonprofits and companies get more on target and be spot on with people and organizations they serve with respect to taking climate action? But in Zoom sessions, we've been experiencing very low energy. Are people running out of steam even before they begin to take climate action? And why is that? And so we've been diving deeply, and we're actually trying to look, we've been taking another pass at developing our YouTube channel and our programming. And we have a 52-week commitment. We're in week number 9. And we're using Zoom simulcast to YouTube Live and Facebook Live to help us really all connect, engage in powerful ongoing communications about the innovative climate action services and solutions we can all provide and can flow a world of good across our entire planet. But I was surprised to discover, in doing my research over YouTube, discover only a handful of YouTube creators are recently talking about taking effective climate action. We've seen things maybe 2 years ago, but all that we're seeing right now are the kind of the network kind of doing a little bit of briefly reporting, BBC and ABC News and CBS News and CBC, things like that. But we haven't really seen the kind of innovation that we need to see. I know they're out there. So if you know, please let me know, and I'll give you my contact information at the end of this. And our whole goal is, it's a biggie, is creating global strategic partnerships across the planet. It already exists in my mind, and that's why I'm all turned on, because I just know how this power of mind works. And it involves all generations of people. I'm a boomer. I just turned 77, and I'm digging it. But there are all kinds of people that have knowledge and resources and energy that can be used in the service of humanity and species life on the planet, if we can just get people mobilized. All genders of people, all communities of people, all market sectors, all countries, across all faiths. Even if you're an atheist or you don't believe in any of this stuff, you say believe in nature. I just believe in myself. Well, that's a faith, and across our entire planet. So how do we get there without burning out? That's the big question. And bingo, one of the gifts that I have is I learned about Ernest Holmes, who's a really interesting New Thought person, metaphysician, who has really been studying the science of mind, just like nature, but studying the mind and how the mind works and how that's connected with the mind of the universe. Interesting. And this is every day I can pick up a page and there's an affirmation that's kind of relevant that I really, really like. It really kind of fuels me up here. And I think it's what's been missing. And there are ancient ideas and a new thought that can be very, very helpful, particularly now. Ernest Holmes, way back, said, faith is a mental attitude that is so convinced of its own idea, which so completely accepts it, that any contradiction is unthinkable and impossible. So I'm that person. I believe in this, building this consortium, building this, that and then I can access the power deep within to have this happen. And Ella Wheeler Wilcox, who was between 1850 and 1919, said there's no chance, no destiny, no faith that can circumvent or hinder or control the firm resolve of a determined soul. Oh, this feels so good just to listen to this and have it resonate with me. And all shall be well, all shall be well, all shall be well, all manner of things shall be well. And this was actually a nun way back in medieval times, Julian of Norwich, and in 1342, and she was a victim of the Black Plague, bubonic plague, and had belief and actually cured herself and wrote about it. And so that was the beginning of March 1 in this journal. And the last one, an anxious thought as to the means to be employed in the accomplishment of a purpose is quite unnecessary. So said, look, if you're anxious about climate change, don't be. Just know that, have a big vision for how the world's going to work, and the end is secured. It follows that if it's secure in your mind, then it can really happen. He was a very important contributor from Britain who contributed to New Thought. And then in the next page, actually on March the 1st, I see this. This is really, really neat. This is about faith using the law of mind. And Ernest Holmes says, we bury an acorn in the ground and walk away from it, knowing that an oak tree will grow. In the same way, our word is acted upon creatively by some kind of intelligent force or law, which knows how to create the form the word implies. Every scientist follows the same method in dealing with the principles of nature. Interesting. We have every reason to believe there is a creative law that acts upon our acceptance. This law is already equipped with the know-how to do what we accept it is doing. It is the same law that has governed all prayers of faith through the ages and brought about the results that have been looked upon as miracles. Now think about your own body. That's just all, your heart is beating, and all of that is part of the laws of creation. You're a creation of this divine intelligence that exists, that's everywhere present. It's not somewhere else up in heaven. It's right here and right now, and at the very center of everything. And so when you look at miracles, you can say, yeah, but I don't believe in miracles. Yeah, but look at an egg hatching. An egg hatching is a miracle. Life itself is a miracle. And it's something that we can celebrate. And this, in the case of climate change, it's all about looking at ecological forces, environmental forces, and how those forces are supposed to be balanced or rebalanced, in terms of, the way that all the cycles of life work or don't work based on we messing them up. So anyway, that's really neat. I'm going to stop my share now. And I really, really want to communicate with you if you are one of those people who deeply cares about climate change and taking effective climate action. That's what we're talking about. and of being a part of our Climate Action Consortium, I would love to talk with you. So you can give me a call at 206-920-8067 or text that number. You can email me at support@newworldcom.com, or you can visit my website at newworldcom.com. That's New World Communications is the name of my company. If you go to our Contact Us page, you can even request a schedule appointment with us, and we can have a brief complimentary session over Zoom about you and maybe your organization and how we can work together to do even more good in a timely way across this planet. So thank you so much, and I really look forward to working with you.